I'd like to explain some reorganization that I've done with the Blackboard site. There have been some issues with the general BGSU portal as well as issues within some Blackboard shells. Our Blackboard shell has been one of the ones that's been affected. So the first screen I'm going to show you is the announcements screen. I make it a practice to email every single announcement that I send out, just in case people are not on the Blackboard site daily or every other day or every few days. Then the information should typically get to their email box, and this is the BGSU email that you should be checking regularly. However, I found out it wasn't working for a core shell, so I'm working on getting that fixed and troubleshooting it. You'll note that the announcements are in chronological order. From time to time, I will send you wrap-up comments that I've recorded via video. Somehow it seems a little bit more personal and easier also to narrate what it is that I have to say to you. If you have not gone through and looked at these videos, you should do so as soon as possible, because some of the things that are coming up, for instance, the Skype sessions that we're going to have at the end of this week and the beginning of next week, are further explained in this video. Scrolling down, you're going to see some things that I've talked about in the past. You can feel free to review those on your own. Information and resources. I took everything that we had on the course content and course information sites and condensed them into separate folders by topic, by grouping. Somewhat hierarchical format here. Anything that relates to policy and codes of conduct, general portal instructions would be found in the BGSU Academic Information folder. Similarly, anything relating to your program would be in that folder. Instructor information, including my office hours, can be found here. And course information is probably the most relevant item that you're going to need. We have in here our syllabus, the assignment schedule and grading. I revised that, as clearly indicated that it was updated on the 2nd of February. Model discussion board response, read what goes along with that if you've not already. Checklist for synchronous interactions is something that is very important, and if you've not reviewed it, you need to before we have our Skype sessions. There's nothing worse than expecting to have a synchronous interaction and having it be a miss because of some problem with a microphone or an update or something else that should have been part of the pre-trip troubleshooting, if you will, before the session began. You've got your APA information here and discussion board response tips, which will become increasingly important to you as we progress through the semester. I will expect more sophistication and more substance with regard to your responses. Some of you are already doing well with this. Others of you need to improve upon it. Take a look at it. Exam information. You've got 3 exams that are coming up within the semester. Once I release the information as indicated, you should be able to click on this folder and get your instructions and the details. I will put together a separate video for the exam information so you are perfectly clear as to what you need to do and how you need to get there. Then we go down to the assignments. Everything is broken up by unit. You should clearly be able to see everything that belongs with which unit and when it's scheduled. Discussion boards. If you ever have a question before you contact me, take a look at the FAQs to see if someone else has already asked the question and I've already answered it. With regard to the Skype sessions, there were a couple of questions that people asked that others, I'm sure, were wondering about. General discussion board items, I've tried to make those as clear as possible, breaking them up by unit. And you will note that there are threads available for whatever it is that you need to turn in. If there's a thread out here, unless the assignment tells you to put it in the Dropbox, do not put things in the Dropbox and on the thread. Read the assignment carefully and see where it is that you're supposed to be putting things. Communication, you will see here that you have your group pages. That's going to become important for your museum tour assignments. And your general tools. Hopefully this clears up any misunderstanding or confusion about where things are located, and if you have questions, post them on FAQs, send me an email, or give me a call. Thanks.